There's no escape for you. Not this time. No more tricks.
Hello YouTube, and welcome to AC Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about one of my most favorite game series of all time, and that is Assassin's Creed. Ever since its introduction in 2007, yes, the series is 6 years old, Ubisoft has established the Assassin's Creed franchise into one that truly defines this generation. The game not only focuses on nearly unstoppable assassin characters in the past, but also has tie-ins with a present-day storyline, and a small resistance group battles with the evil Templars, running under the company Abstergo. As much as this story has been about Altair, Ezio, Connor, and Edward, it's also been about Desmond and his journey from a normal man to a skilled assassin. Each and every assassin mentioned above has their own extraordinary adventures that was well lived, but like every human being on Earth, except for maybe Jennifer Aniston, we live and then die. Which brings me to today's topic: how does Connor Kenway die? He's the only assassin from the main games that's death still unknown. Before we get into this conversation, I would like to point out that there are major spoilers to the series ahead. The first assassin that was introduced into the original game in 2007 was Altair. With a total of 4 games, Altair was the Assassin of Honor and died in Revelations, in his own library in Masyaf of old age. Introduced in 2009, Ezio Auditore was the second assassin in the series. The assassin of revenge, justice, and answers, with a total of 4 games, died in his hometown of Firenze because of, well, no one really knows the exact cause of death. All we know is that he was on a public bench and was greeted by a man who spoke the last words Ezio would ever hear. Some say that it was a heart attack. Others say the man was a Templar who poisoned Ezio. Some have even gone to say that this man was a figment of Ezio's imagination and represented death. Since the topic of this video is Connor, I won't share my theory, even though you can clearly see a gauntlet that resembles a hidden blade on the man's wrist. Next we will talk about the main protagonist of the series, Desmond Miles. Appearing in all 6 of the main games, this assassin died at the end of Assassin's Creed 3 when he sacrificed himself to revive Juno. We even know how the most recent assassin, Edward Kenway, died from the novel Assassin's Creed Forsaken, and that he was stabbed in the stomach during an attack on the Kenway family house. And now the only assassin we haven't went over, Connor Kenway. Assassin's Creed 3 was a game that most people looked at as a disappointment, though I loved it, and was a key plot point for future events in the series. While it ended Desmond's living story, Connor's was left with a cliffhanger ending that left the imagination to wonder what happens next. The war has ended and America has won, but Connor's people were driven out of their home, and now he seeks revenge on the new government officials. So my question is, how does Connor's story end? All of the other 4 assassin stories ended with their death, and in reality that's how all of our stories will end, with death. So how will Connor's story end? Should Ubisoft make his final journey into a comic? Maybe a sign game like Liberations or Bloodlines? Or will Ubisoft just leave it up to the archives of fanfic and the imagination of to what happens next? Either way, Assassin's Creed Unity has been announced and Juno has yet to be stopped. Assassin's Creed Brahmin foretold a possible climactic conclusion of Assassin's Creed, where the Assassins and Templars must unite to defeat Juno. With the technology of the Animus, we will be able to see all of our favorite heroes again. Then we might finally be able to see Connor's story close, but only time will tell. This is AC Gaming saying thanks for watching.